Gucci Gucci Goo! Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. It is so good to be with you. Well, I'm sitting here today. I gotta show you my newest treat. I decided to treat myself to a little treasure. Now, some of you are going to know what this is, and some of you may not know, but let me hold it up here. Do any of you guys recognize what this is? Some of you may know. This is actually, it's kind of a novel item. This is a Gucci zipper pull from a Gucci bag. You know, like the tops of bags, like, you know, like a Louis Vuitton bag, you got the zipper pull, okay? Like, you see how this is? Well, on Gucci bags, they have a pull, or they used to, let me put it this way. Back in the day, back in the 1980s, the zipper pulls on Gucci bags were these little cool charms. And they were the coat of arms of Gucci. And they say Gucci, and it's the crest here, the coat of arms. And this was really cool. I was so excited to find this because I remember these from back in the day. And if you find them, they're hard to find in good condition. Or if you find them, they're outrageously expensive, like $100 a charm. I found this, and it's in very good condition, as you can see. A little wear, but not bad. And I got a really good price. So I said, Psychic Bob has to have a Gucci charm. So today I said, because it's Sunday, Solar Sunday, I'm going to wear my sun shirt. By the way, how you like my sun shirt? And I got on my golden, shiny Gucci charm. So I'm in the solar energy mode today. I am so glad you guys are here. I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to my recent video. Yesterday, well, actually, let me clarify. Yesterday, I didn't get out a video. Psychic Bob was busy all day doing readings. Very crazy. Good day. I had a wonderful time. Thank you to all of you who came out to private readings with me. If you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, we still have openings for this upcoming week. You can write to me at readings@robert-hickman.com. I'll put the link below, and we'll get you on the schedule, okay? Just for those of you who are new here, in my private readings are an hour long, and we cover everything. We cover, you know, past, present, future. We look at your soul journey, your life themes, past lives, spirit guides, and I also answer your questions. So I cover a lot of stuff. So I encourage you, you know, if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, definitely write to me at readings@robert-hickman.com, and we'll get you on. You guys are the best. Anyways, as I was saying, yesterday was so busy, I didn't get out a video. But the day before that, we had Wicca is not in the dictionary. And here's my old dictionary. If you didn't see that, check out the video in the queue right before this one. Had some interesting discoveries in there. Well, here we are. It's Sunday. It's the day of the sun. I'm feeling that solar power. And today I thought I would teach you a little bit of travel magic. A lot of people these days have to travel for interviews, for work. You know, a lot of you have been writing me, said, Psychic Bob, I've been going out on interviews. I just feel like I'm hitting a wall. I need a breakthrough. Well, you know what? We can have a breakthrough. One of the things that the old witches of old used to do is they used herbs. They made herbal charms because they knew that herbs carry an intrinsic power of vibration and earth energy. But really, when you break it down, herbs even go further than just earth energy. They carry the vibration of the elemental power. So there are earth herbs, there are air herbs, there are fire herbs, there are water herbs. And each of the herbs that are classified connected to an element has a specific property and releases that vibration to promote whatever you needed from it, whether it's healing, whether it's financial blessing, whether it's protection. So today I thought I would teach you one of my herbal remedies. I call it the breakthrough herbal charm. This is if you need some firepower and a breakthrough. You're just hitting a wall with, you know, business. You're hitting a wall and getting jobs. You're hitting a wall. Wherever you're hitting a wall in your life. This herbal charm carries firepower and will help you. It's very simple. And this is a great thing to do if you're traveling, because if you need a little extra boost of power for whatever reason and you're not at home with all your altar, you can get all of these herbs at your local supermarket and all the supplies. So basically, all you need, here are the 3 herbs that you need to get. You want to get fine ground black pepper. This is my mom's pepper, by the way. I'm at her house. So that's why I'm doing travel magic. So I don't have all my herbs, so I'm just raiding her cabinet. We got black pepper. You just need a little black pepper. So luckily she has some here. That'll work perfectly for us. And then you want to get ground, if you can, get ground cinnamon, okay? And then the other herb that you want to get is red pepper. And if you have it, you want to get a mortar and pestle. If you don't have one of these, just use a spoon in a bowl or on a plate, and you can mix and grind the herbs. But this is such a simple spell. Basically, what you want to do is add 1 part of each. So 1/3 of your herb is going to be pepper. So we're going to put that down in here. All right. Now, you don't need a lot, as I said. If you're in a real pinch, you could even go to McDonald's and get a pepper packet. All right. So there you can see there's 1 part of our herb. 1/3 is black pepper. Okay. Ground black pepper. Now, somebody's going to write, I know somebody's going to say, well, Bob, I only have peppercorns in my house. Can I use that? Yes, you can use black peppercorns. I just prefer the powder. That's just my preference. But black peppercorns are the same thing. Okay. Then I want to add 1/3 of cinnamon. So we'll just add that in. Cinnamon's an interesting herb. It's a fire herb. And it has an energy to bring sweetness to people's disposition. But it also is great for prosperity and firepower. It's a healing herb as well. A lot of people don't know. Cinnamon can be very strong for healing. It can burn off illness. Okay, so we're going to add 1/3 of that in. And then this is one. Now be careful if you get red pepper because it's really hot and it can even burn your skin. So we're going to, oops, let's see. I'll just dump it out here. So we're going to add 1/3 of red pepper to our mix. So as you can see, now we have 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. And what you want to do is take that and mix it up good. And as you see, these are pretty finely ground, so you won't have to mix a lot. That's why I'm saying if you use peppercorns, it's a lot more work. But basically, you just want to mix those up, get them good and mixed. Now, as you're mixing, you want to visualize. The secret to this magic is connecting the herbs also with your own psychic power. And don't worry, don't say, oh, I don't have any psychic power. Listen, if you're doing magic and you want to do magic, that's your psychic power coming out, okay? So you just visualize success. Think about where you're having a block and see power being released from these herbs. You could even chant over them. Say, you know, herbs of power, herbs of fire, break through now. This is my desire. Herbs of power, herbs of fire, break through now. This is my desire. Herbs of fire, herbs of power, herbs of fire, break through now. This is my desire. Now, don't worry if you mess the chant up like I did, because the intent is there, okay? Keep your focus. And so as I'm doing that, I am visualizing wherever I've got a block. So if I've got a job interview coming up, as I do this, I visualize myself going into the job interview, having a great time, and the person saying, we want to hire you. Visualize the outcome that you desire as you do this. And keep mixing these herbs as long as you can until you feel like you've spent the power. So say, herbs of power, herbs of fire, grant me now my desire. Okay? Now, after you mix those up, now don't breathe it in. By the way, I was going to tell you, when you have fine herbs, especially with the pepper, if you get too close, you'll breathe it in. It's a nightmare. Psychic Bob's done that. Now, in the ideal world, which I don't think many of us live in the ideal world, we have little magic herbal charm bags, you know, little velvet bags or cheesecloth bags. If you have those are great. But I'm going to assume you're traveling, you don't have access. So what do? While you're at your local supermarket buying your herbs, I forgot to tell you this, just pick up some little sandwich bags. These are the little small, actually I think these are snack bags, but they're right in the sandwich bag aisle. Just pick one of those up, get the small size. You don't need a lot, as I said. And after you mix that, visualize, you know, that power that you've raised and pour it into this bag and see light streaming from your herbs. Okay. And as you see, we have a wonderful, powerful mix. Now seal your bag up good and tight, okay? And then what I usually do is if you have an altar space wherever you are, or if you're traveling, create your own altar. Then what you can do is lay your hands on the herbs And again, reiterate your chant just to seal it one more time. And say, herbs of power, herbs of fire, grant me now my desire. Oh, and I should probably finish it off with harm to none and good for all. And if you do that, you now have a powerful charm. And what you can do with that is either tuck it in your pocket of your suit or jacket, or like me, carry your Louis Vuitton bag, just throw it down in your bag, zip it up, and you can carry it right with you wherever you go. I really recommend you guys trying this. Very powerful herbal charm, and it really works. Anyways, I just want to come here, share that with you today. Psychic Bob is going to have to keep this short. We're still having some power issues in the area with the trees that have been down. So I want to get this up before power goes out. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. You are the best. Tomorrow is Monday, and that means it'll be Horoscopes Monday. So we're going to have all your horoscopes tomorrow. So make sure to be back here then. We'll have next week's horoscopes, okay? I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I send you my blessings. Oh, by the way, if you have time and you're bored today, pop over to my website at www.robert-schickman.com. Links below. And pick up a copy of my book, Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. This is my book about my 20 years of practice as a Wiccan, things I've learned, ideas I've gleaned, and it's got beautiful artworks. I did all the drawings in the book. Every page has artwork in it. And it's the Witches of Wickaville, and I explain all that at the beginning of the book. And it talks about the spiritual journey and working with magic and how you can attune to the spiritual work. This is one of my favorite drawings I ever made. This is my witch's hat. This is called Witch's Hats. I did all that. Isn't that fun? You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you for being here. Listen, pick this up at my website, robert-schickman.com. Up at the top, there's a bookstore link. So you can get this over there. Pick up one for a friend. It's a great present. Maybe, Mother's Day is coming. Maybe if you've got a witchy mom, she might like this. This is a good gift, and it's not expensive. You guys are the best. Thanks for being here. I love you. Happy Sunday. I'm going to go out and soak up the solar rays. I think I'll take Louis for a walk. Should I take Louis for a walk today? I think he needs to go out with me. All right, guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow for horoscopes. Until then, may you blessed be.